congratulations on reaching 1640, but it's time to do our first ever collectible grind because we're gonna have to need and unlock every single Enlightenment tree potion. You may be wondering, what even are those and why do I need to get them? So first of all, the Enlightenment point potions, there's going to be 4 of them inside the game, and what these do, they're going to give you extra points to use inside of your Enlightenment skill tree. You can see 5 right here, 3, 3, and 3, and we want every single one of them. You may be wondering, okay, so what are they used for? Inside of your arc passive, we have ourselves the Enlightenment tree right here, and you can see there's going to be a bunch of things to unlock, especially the 4th skill tree node. But if you're a new player, you literally have not access to this because it needs a lot of points. But if we do our potion, we collect them all, we can actually 1640 unlock ourselves our first 4th tree node, which is going to give us incredible power, new gameplay, and it's going to make your characters feel tons and tons and tons different. It literally changes the game for every single character. Okay, so we know they're very important, so how do I get these? First off, we're gonna actually have to do a little bit of questing. So right now, you can see for a new player, we have unlocked South Curzon, but we have not unlocked North Curzon, and we have not unlocked Remeria. So your first job and course of action is gonna be simple. You're gonna have to do some story. Yes, we will be strong enough, we will be high level enough right now if we reach 1640. I would not recommend going for any of the potions if you're not 1640, so get this first, and then could do all the quests, and you will be able to continue on with this guide. Okay, we've done the story, we're 1640, what's next? Before we can continue on, we need to do another quest. Yes, I know guys, I'm sorry, because during collecting any of these potions, you can as well get yourselves part of the Bloodclaw Charts, which we're gonna need to complete to get ourselves every single potion. But you can see right here, our starting requirements is that we actually have to do some quests, and we cannot actually get any of the chart fragments if we do not have this quest completed. So our first and foremost thing we have to do is complete this quest. Okay, to get started, we're gonna go right now over to Tortoik right here. It's gonna be this island right here. You just sail to it, use yourself the ocean liner, go to Tortoik, and then we're gonna go over to the Atlas village right here. So we're gonna sail over to it right now real quick. We've arrived on Atlas Island, and if you're gonna arrive here and you've done yourself the North Curzon storyline, there will be Blackfang right here, which will guide you through the story quest, which will be the Rumor from the Sea, the Old Pirates, Milik, and the Pirate Village as a dock final. If you've done this, you get yourself your first ever chart fragment. You can right click it to claim it, but like I said, I cannot do this right now because I have not done North Curzon on this character. But you know, I don't really want to do this. I don't really want to pay money to skip it, so just assume that we've done the quest right now and we finally unlocked the chart fragments. Okay, so we now have done ourselves every single quest needed to start collecting every single Enlightenment point potion. So let's start off with the biggest one, the Advanced Enlightenment point potion. This one's obtained by defeating the field boss North Curzon Sevek Atun. So it'll be right here on the map, Abydos Garrison, right here in the top, Sevek Atun. Raid starting in 12 minutes first. It starts at every hour, but it's not every single day. You can as well, if you click the little timer icon on the left, it will show right here. And you can see we got ourselves the Advanced Enlightenment point potion from this, and as well another Bloodclaw Chart for Fragments as well. And this is why I wanted you guys to do the quest before we started this, because you're gonna fight these bosses, you're gonna fight these places, do these quests, and sometimes you can get yourself 2 birds with 1 stone. But if you have not done the quest yet, you cannot actually get yourself the chart fragment. So this is why it's very important for you guys to do the quest before we start farming these. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to take on the boss. And the boss is, of course, going to be pretty easy if you're doing it with a group. So go join a high populated channel. You can see it in the top right which one's populated. And then every hour, you're going to go ahead and be able to take on the boss. But you can only get yourself rewards once a day. So please sure to do it once a day. You cannot do it more. It will literally not do anything. Okay, so if you're gonna defeat the boss 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, doesn't matter. You can only get yourself rewards 1 time and get yourself that potion 1 time a day. So you may be wondering, okay, how rare is it to get this potion? It is going to be a pretty rare reward, but it at least has a pity. I think it's 15 or 16 times. If you defeat this boss, it's guaranteed to drop. Of course, if anyone knows the exact number, leave it in the comment section down below. But it's going to be like a pretty long journey if you're pitying. But of course, at least there is a guaranteed, and you will get it eventually. Okay, so now we know how to farm ourselves the North Curzon field boss Sevek Atun to get ourselves this potion and the Bloodclaw Chart fragment. We're going to go to the next one, which is going to be the Reputation Abydos Garrison Unfinished Fight. to get this one. Super simple. Click yourself the Una task bottom in the bottom right under Adventure, or press Alt plus J. Go to Daily, go to all quests, and click a location. Type in North Kurzan, click search, and you will find yourself these two quests right here. To stand again at Nightmare Shadow. You can see if you click the looking glass icon, it will show you the reputation. So what do we have to do, guys? Every single time to get reputation, it needs 1 day. So you cannot rush these. There's nothing to speed this up. Every single day, you can get yourself 10 points of reputation. So it equals 3 days and 14 days. So you may be thinking, okay, 17 days. No, technically 16, because if you've done your third one of this, you can do the first day one of this one as well, which is very nice. So what do we have to do? We have to do 3 days of Nightmare Shadow in a row. Click just accept, do the quest, and then you get yourself 3 points of reputation after 3 days. Okay, then once we have ourselves 3 points done, we unlock the stand again, which we'll have to do for 14 days in a row, because we can do them on the same day. It will require you in total 16 days. If you don't know how these quests work, you just click accept on this on the right. You then get yourself a quest on the right side of your screen. Click the little like waypoint icon, and it will show you your location. Go to the closest triport and do the quest. Hand it in, and boom, you've done your daily. Very, very, very simple. Okay, so we're doing our world bosses, we're doing our reputation. Up next, we have to do something we can immediately grind and has no time limits, and that's going to be the Adventure Tome North Kurzan. If you press the N button, it will open up your Adventure Tome right here, and this is something we have to complete. So there's gonna be a bunch of things right here, and maybe it's overwhelming, but right now in the description down below, there's going to be a link to Max Roll. This is going to be a full guide to do everything in this North Kurzan Tome. I'm not gonna have it in this video because, like I said, it's gonna be so much. It's gonna be so long. This video will probably be an hour, and how everyone is going to complete this tome is different as well, because we only need 70 and 80%, because all these steps are like 10% each. So we need 70 and 80% to get the potion and to get the chart fragment, and everyone does this differently. Some people love cooking quests, some people hate cooking quests, some people hate collectibles, some people love collectibles. So the way to get to the 17-80% is different for everyone. So do what fits your account, do what fits your financial situation, because if you do not have a lot of gold, for example, buying these potions is very expensive, because you need 6,000 gold. This is like 4,500 gold. So yeah, this can be quite expensive, but if you have a lot of gold, you don't really care about it, and it's actually going to be one of the fastest methods. Farming these manually though, guys, I would not recommend it. It's going to take absolute ages, so either buy them or skip over them. I have potion 1, 2, and 3. The big one, guys. Number 4, the Bloodclaw Chart Fragments Enlightenment Point Potion. This one is going to be quite difficult, and it's the reason actually why I am making this full video on Enlightenment Point Potions, because everyone's always having such a big difficulty completing the whole Bloodclaw Chart, because it's quite confusing to understand what you actually have to do with these. So what do we need, guys? We need to complete both full charts to get ourselves the Enlightenment Point Potion. And what do we have to do for these? Is going to be 5 mini steps. For our 5 mini steps, we can combine the chart into one full map, and then is when we complete our first step and our second step to get the potion. So let's start off with the first Bloodclaw chart. Alright, to start off, we're gonna get ourselves the first fragment. We already have this because we did the quest. Boom, we did the pirate village Atlas Dock. We get ourselves our first fragment. So this one's very easy. Next up, it's going to be the second chart we've already got as well, which is going to be from North Kurzan. Very easy. Third one we got as well because we did the world boss. Very easy. Okay, but now gonna be number 4 and number 5. This is the one that stumps people the most because they have no clue what's going on, and I'll tell you right now how to get both of these. So we're gonna go ahead and click ready to sail if we are already in North Kurzan. Otherwise, go to Kurzan, and we're gonna go over to the docks right now. So we're gonna be able to see that it's gonna be 2 ships docked right here, and we are looking for this left one, the Spear Hunting Guild vessel. If we talk to this, we can see it has some old empty bottles. 20 daily roster limit. So what we can do is we can buy this old empty bottle, open it up, and it has a chance to have the chart fragment inside. You can see it's actually quite expensive in pirate coins, and you may be wondering, how do I get more? The best way is to exchange high C coins. If we go over to this character on the right here, this T and Libra guild vessel, it actually allows you to exchange high sea coins to pirate coins. But be careful, do not exchange all your high sea coins, but because you need to have 10,000. I'm pretty sure it could be 8,000 as well, but I'm pretty sure it's 10,000 high sea coins to buy yourselves the 5th fragment from another ship. So please do not spend all of them. If you need more coins, guys, the best way literally is going to be doing islands around the world. Again, we will have a link in the description down below to all the quest rewards from the islands, and they're going to include high sea coins as well. Do those quests on those islands and get yourself high sea coins, exchange them for pirate coins if you need them, and keep on grinding until you open up all the bottles. So I will buy ourselves, let's just open, let's just do 5 just for funsies. I of course already have this, but you know, the NPC literally just despawn because it's the hour mark, but you know, just right click the bottle and you will get yourself the fragments if you're lucky, and if you're unlucky, you don't get the fragment at all. And just keep repeating this every single day until you get the fragments, and then you're super happy. Okay, so maybe you got lucky and get yourself the bottle fragment on day 1, maybe day 2, maybe day 3, maybe day 4, whatever day it's gonna be. But what about the 5th one? This is the hardest fragment to get. And why is that? Because this ship we just saw that was right here, it appears at 15 and at 45 on the clock. So XX 15, XX 45 every hour, the whole day. But keep in mind, this ship has a 1% chance, instead of spawning with the bottles, to spawn with that shard fragment instead, which requires us to have 10,000 coins to buy it. So make sure that you have 10,000 coins ready, because if this ship spawns, you want to go ahead and buy the stuff. And there we go, it's 15 on the clock, and you can see the ship is arriving. So this now has a 1% chance to be the right Bloodclaw Chart fragment. Let's see. Unlucky. What's actually very cool about this, and I don't think a lot of people know, is that it's instance per ship. What this actually means is if you go to channel 2, there will be a new ship arriving. So this new ship is, because I'm the only one here, has not arrived yet. You see, it's coming. And here it is. Let's take a look. Does it have it? No. Okay, and then we go to channel 3, and you just repeat this. Another ship arrived. Let's see. This time not lucky. So you can repeat this every single time at 15:45. Check all the channels that exist right now. There's 10 channels, so 10 chances. And if you're not bothered for this, of course, there's another method you can do for this. And that's go to the top left, go and click global chats. And you can see there's going to be 2 participating chats that allow you to talk with other people all across your region. And if they find a chart map, they will tell you, if they're nice. Of course, like, not everyone does this, but if you go over to public chat and you type in merchant, you'll find yourself the merchant ship and the merchant ship chat. There's 2 of these right here. This one's mostly full always, but if it's not full, join it and join the other one as well. Now you can see that people can talk in this chat, and they will go ahead and type if they found one. Like, for example, 2 days ago, someone found one in Gina, 8 minutes remaining, and people can pick it up. Okay, chart number 2 time. First of all, the first one is going to be by doing the report for Gin. Gin can be found inside of Remeria's Yen Speth. In the top left, you can find him right here. So if we go to this bad boy right now, talk to him right here, and then go ahead and give him gifts to get his reputation ranked to the max. If you do this, you get yourself the chart fragment. Then up next, we have ourselves chart number 2 from the Lutheran merchant ship. This one's a little bit interesting, but I'll try to explain it the best to my capabilities. So to get ourselves this second fragment, what you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to find another ship. This one will spawn from 00 to 33. So if you're looking at it after 33 minutes on the clock, you will not find it. So this ship is going from either Alakir all the way to the Starlit Isle, or the other way around from Starlit Isle to Alakir. So what is the map for this? It's pretty simple as well. Here we go. This is the chart of how it's gonna go. I know this is in Korean, but it's gonna go Alakir, Dream Goal, Sunflower, Lopang, Toto Silver, Starlight. And like I said, it can go either this way or it can go that way. So it's a little bit random where it can go, but you can always look at all these islands. So, will be people as well calling out in the world chat and the area chat if their ship is somewhere. But otherwise, if you cannot find it, it'll be around these areas. And what's actually nice to know is that if it's, for example, around 15, it will be halfway on its journey. So it should be around here if it's around 15 on the minute. So it's going to be either going to here or it's going to be going to here. So the ship is like trying to go around like a time zone. So it's very easy to try to guess where it's going to be. But there will be people helping out as well. But this is not a very hard chart to find. It will take you maybe 1 or maximum 2 times to find this. Okay, chart 2 is going to be obtained. Now it's time for chart number 3. Another reputation. Oh dear, oh dear. Again, open up the Una task, go to daily, go to all quests, go to location, go to Southern area, and we're looking for this handle with care quest. Click this right here. You can see 14 days once again to get yourself the chart fragment. So again, do your Una task every single day, get yourself the chart fragment, and you should be good. And then we have ourselves fragment number 4, Ebony Cube, unlock and above. Rumor have spread about monsters of the Ebony Cube. So this one's actually pretty easy as well, but can be annoying if you are a new player and you only have like 1 character. So what you can do is if you go to your content list, you see yourselves the Ebony Cube. This requires you to use a cube ticket, guys. This cube ticket right here, you can get yourself from your dailies, your chaos dungeons, or your curse in front. And every time you enter a cube dungeon like this, they have a chance to get a lucky room. If you get a lucky room, you get a guaranteed fragment. But if you do not get a lucky room, there is 0 chance of you getting a fragment. So it can take you 1 run, it can take you 10, it can take you 15. I think the most someone said like it was like 15 or something that they ever had, but I would say 1 to 5 is normally the rate for people to get a lucky room, but you can get it very unlucky as well. The rate of getting these tickets is not that high. It's 1 to 2 a week maximum. So yeah, you're a little bit time locked behind this, but you know, hopefully you're just gonna get yourself your lucky room as soon as possible. And we're almost done, guys. This is going to be the final quest to do to get every single Enlightenment potion, and that's going to go and collect your 5th fragment. Send out the dispatch from a stronghold to conduct the search. So if you go to your stronghold right now, so you've arrived at your stronghold, click manage in the bottom left and click your station, and here you'll find yourself your normal dispatch missions. The amount you have is based a little bit on your stronghold level, so you could have 2, 3, 4, whatever it is, and you can see you can send out your ships to get yourself a chart fragment. So there is a little bit of an extra cheat. If you really want to speed this one up, what you can do is if you click mission starts, click OK, you can go ahead and click yourself the time reduction button. This requires you to use yourself your stronghold activity chips. If you do not have any of these, you can get yourself a few of them every single week. Go right here, click M, and go to this tripod right here. Click to move to market, and every single week you can get yourself some of these for free from this merchant right here. Collect your stronghold action supplies, boom, boom, and then if you open up this chest, you can get yourself any of these acceleration chips. I'm getting myself the energy because I need it for other stuff, but if you get yourself these chips, you can actually speed up and do a bunch more ships in one go. So, you know, do with that whatever you want to and choose accordingly to your own situation. And then last but not least, what you have to do is, of course, go claim your rewards. If you click on the view location, this is where you're going to get yourself your rewards, which will be the same island where you unlocked the Bloodclaw Chart fragments, which will be the chart exchange. Go there and claim your chest, which has your final Enlightenment potion. Once you've done all that, hopefully it's gonna look like this. You're gonna have yourself every single Enlightenment point potion unlocked, and you're gonna be able to use your 4th class node finally as a 1640 character. Absolutely awesome. So I will say, guys, that's gonna be it for me today. Hopefully that was very useful to you guys. If you guys did enjoy, I would highly appreciate a like down below, guys. Subscribe if you're new. Let me know what guides I should make next in the comment section down below, and I'll be happy to make them for you. So say take care, love you, bye, thanks so much for watching, and of course as well, take care.